Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to open loads of 85 times 10, 85 plus times by 10. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a team and we're going to play with that team. That's the gist. That's what's going on today, guys. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Akbar's Analysis for this video idea. They said, why don't you make a team using 85 times by 10? I have speeded up the video slightly. I think it's on times 1.5 just because I opened a lot of 85 times by 10. And I want to say something. I think last year the 85 times by 10 were way better. Because I've opened, I mean recently they've gone a lot better because there's a lot of players to pack. There's substantially a lot more players to pack right now. But before, a couple of days ago, I was opening, trust me, I was opening so many 85 plus times by 10 and I wasn't getting that many good pulls. But now I think it's a good idea to do it because I tell you what, I did pack some really nice cards and I'm really happy about the cards that I've got. I mean, Jules Koundé and the one and only Ferenc Puskas in that pack, guys. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody has had a fantastic holiday. It's still the holidays, but there's not long left now. What we're looking at is ideally a week and a bit left. And then it's back to school. And then obviously EA FC26. Now, when it comes to EA FC26, am I going to be playing that game? Am I not going to be playing that game? I think I'm going to play a little bit. I'm not going to be committed to it like that I've done in previous FIFAs or EFCs. And the reason why is because I'm too busy. I've got 2 kids. I do tuition as well as work in schools. So it's really hard, to commit to anything. Especially, and don't mind me saying this, especially if there's no monetary value. Because you got to remember, man, it's very expensive to live in the UK. There's loads of tax. And you have to pay so much tax here, student loans. You got your council tax. You got your gas and electric. And yeah, it's difficult. Cost of living, food's very expensive. So you can't commit to anything that's not bringing you a decent level of income to you. Do you know what I mean? So, so for example, back in the days, I could commit to FIFA because life wasn't that expensive. But now, I feel like ever since, the Ukraine and Russia war as well, I think that's massively impacted it as well. And yeah, it's just gone harder now. It's harder to invest in things where there's no monetary benefit. And actually, I've seen that with my own eyes. There's a lot of YouTubers who've quit. Like, for example, I was watching McGell's video. He goes, he's not most likely going to be playing FC26. I used to watch a lot of the Logfog HD. He quit. Your Fave Texan, he's gone. And you can see a lot of the smaller YouTubers have gone. Like, I was a small YouTuber as well. But obviously, the big YouTubers, they're there to stay because obviously they're getting the monetary benefit as well in it. But you got to remember, if these massive YouTubers weren't pulling in the views and the money, they would probably stop as well and look for another job. I mean, look at, I can't recall when I was watching it, but I was watching an M89 video. And he was one of the best, I think he was one of the best reviewers. And look at Itani. Itani hasn't really, I don't think he's, I haven't watched the Itani video for a year. I'm not sure if he's made any videos as well. But basically what I'm trying to say is, guys, I'm not saying Itani wasn't a big channel. I'm not saying M89 weren't a big channel. I mean, they were massive in FIFA 14 time. The early years of FIFA, they were huge. But you got to remember one thing, like, I think M89 now became an editor for Bates and 87. So what I'm saying is this. If you are committing X amount of hours on a game with no little return, you should not be playing that game. Because, look, you've got a duty, especially someone like me. I'm a parent. I've got a duty to provide. My wife doesn't work. I need money. You know what I mean? I need money. So this is the reason why I've now branched out, not just teaching, but I've branched out to tuition as well. So I do a lot of that. And before, YouTube FIFA was good. I was earning some decent money. I didn't really need that much money. So I was to pump quite a lot of money into the game and do icon reviews. Now it just, the word financially viable doesn't make sense for me. So let's say, for example, I put £1,000 in the game, right? How much money am I going to exit out of the year? And check this out. This year, I spent about £700 on the game, right? I bought lots of FIFA points as well. But I only played the game for 3 months. I kid you not, this was the quickest EAFC, or FIFA, whatever game you want to call it, that died very quickly. I think post Totti, I just stopped playing the game. So this is what I'm trying to say. I know EFC26 looks very promising. It looks amazing. But I'm not going to commit to it like I was committed to the other games. If you get a review out, you get a review out. If you don't, you don't. I'm just being real with you guys, right? Because you got to understand, I've never asked my subscribers for money. I need to earn that money. I need to go work. I need to earn that money. I need to feed my children. I need to look after my family. I need to pay for the bills. I've got to look after my family, etc. I can only do that if I'm going work and tuition. I can't then say, wake up on... I remember waking up on Saturday playing Foot Champs. Well, on Saturday, I'm in tuition. I come home, I want to spend time with my family. I've got 1 day free Sunday. I don't want to be spending that time playing FIFA. I am going to be playing EFC26, but just a little bit. You get maybe an upload here and there. I'm going to obviously be a little bit more active in the start of the game, because that's where you really pick up views and stuff. Because I think with FIFA, it's always amazing in the start of the game, and after that, it kind of slowly dies out. You can see a lot of people then dip after Team of the Year, and more people dip later on, and then some people come back for Team of the Season because they're more packable, etc. And I get it. I understand that. I get that concept. But I think to myself, you just got to be very prudent. You've got to be smart. You've got to know what you're doing with your time. Because time is money. I can sit here for hours, play FIFA, upload videos, I'm getting hundreds of views. What's hundreds of views? 200, 300, 1,000, 2,000 views is nothing. Or I can go outside and in 1 hour I can pocket 40 quid from doing tuition. In 1 hour. I get it. Oh, but FIFA's fun, tuition's not. I get what you're saying. But the bottom line is, if you're doing anything, right, and you're not getting some monetary benefit from it, I have to say it's probably a waste of time, guys. Especially when you've got your own family. Have you seen the cost of houses now? A nice house is about 400 grand. Just do the maths. If you pay, alright, if you get your deposit, which is 40 grand, you've got a mortgage of £360,000. You need to be on a minimum 80 grand for that. To get that out of the bank. To borrow that money. This is my point. You just can't sit down now and just waste your time when you're the main breadwinner of the family. So this is why I just don't look at FIFA or EFC the same way as I used to. Before I was a proper down. I was down with the game. I used to play it properly. I was proper. I loved it. Now not like that. It's just a game I might play for a little bit of fun. That's it. Here and there. I'm not committing to it. Unlike the other FIFA YouTubers, small ones have quit. You can't blame them as well. Because look, it just doesn't make financial sense. And if something doesn't make financial sense, you don't do it. You don't do it. Right, guys, this is the team I've managed to create using 85 times 10 only. I think it's a really good team. You've got Virgil van Dijk, team of the season, with Maldini, Lilian Thuram. We've got Nuno Mendes. We've got a really nice team, guys. Right, I'm going to show you guys what the team, how it performed and what I thought about it. I thought, because I used it for 2 games, I thought at the back it was fantastic with the, just that's a really nice combination. I think complementary combination of Virgil van Dijk with the size. You got Maldini, who's got brilliant slide tackle, but Virgil van Dijk, why he's so dominant, he's so big and so strong and so just amazing. He's just having a beast at the back. And then in the midfield, I really liked having a Billy. I really liked her because she has really nice passing. We see my opponent here did score a pretty nice goal there with Ronaldo. He likes scoring headers. In fact, he scored 2 headers against me. And then here I am with Vinny. Vinny's fantastic. He's so quick as well. Actually, in my second game, I did switch him to the striker position. And of course, here, typical Luis Suarez going to get that ball at the back of the net. Suarez is a brilliant striker. You know, I actually reviewed him not long ago. Look, listen, I know he ain't the quickest, right? But I have to say, he's so strong. It's incredible. I want to give a massive shout out to Lilian Thuram as well. He was just, he was a beast at the back, you know, looking after me. And I think, look, Suarez get a bit of jam here, you know. The player was bouncing off him. That's how strong Suarez is. I think he's got like 96 strength or something. He's so strong. It's just insane. Like, guys, he's just such an insane card. And then actually, I subbed on, I think this is Graham Hansen. I think she's one of the best cards in the game. I really do. She's perfect for me. I love the fact that she's 5'5". She's got the low-driven playstyle plus as well. She's such a good card. Like, she's like one of the best, I think, female players in the game, in my opinion. Her and I think Mia Hamm. I've not heard too much of Mia Hamm this year, but I remember last year in her inception to this game, she was insane. And then actually, in my second game, I did play Karim Adeyemi, who was really, really good as well. Like, he was fantastic on the wing. And yeah, just overall, this was a brilliant team, guys. I absolutely loved it. I had a plethora of different players to put on, but here, I think I'm running here with Yamal. That is a brilliant finish right there from Lamine Yamal. Just a brilliant, brilliant dribbler. He's got great pace, great shooting. I think I made a really nice team here by just doing 85 times 10. Everybody's untradeable, so it's not cost me a penny. But I do think I get a rage quit in this match. So overall, it was a success spending my time doing 85 times 10. Now, I do recommend doing a lot of 85 times 10 at the moment, because there's a lot of nice players to pack. There's a plethora of really nice cards in the game. But overall, I enjoyed it, and you can see the dribbling here from Lamine Yamal, just absolutely breathtaking, absolutely brilliant. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.